Welcome to Inventor Camp Professor. I'm Sydney, your Inventor Camp Professor, with one of hundreds of online video tutorials available free at www.inventorcamp.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My goal is to be your personal Inventor Camp mentor, always available to show you the best ways to get to where you want to go in Inventor Camp. In this session, we'll be doing part 4 of our toolbox. We'll start off by working on this slot over here, where it starts wide from one end and closes smaller on the other end. For that, we have an option called ruled, as shown over here. The geometry must be chosen in this fashion, our first direction and our second chain in this direction, as shown over here. Again, I'll be using the 10mm end mill. And in my technology, we can work either along or across, as shown over here. We have our step over at our widest part. And we can either work one way or zigzag. If we were to take a look at our simulation, you'll see that the tool goes back and forth in this area, and thereby clearing the entire ruled slot as shown over here. In our next operation, we'll be working on this area over here as in an O-ring. If I were to open up the operation, again, I'll be using the operation as I said, O-ring. The geometry is our outer diameter and our inside diameter. It doesn't make a difference which one is chosen first or the direction as well. What's going to happen is that the tool will first work in the middle of the O-ring and then clear off one wall and then finish off the second wall. If we were to take a look at our geometry, we can see this is exactly what we've done over there as far as choosing our geometry. Our tool, in this particular case, will be a 4mm end mill. Our levels are a total of 5mm. And in our technology, we have our rough step down, how much is going to go down in our roughing operation, in other words, in the middle of the part. And this will actually be done using a spiral cut in the O-ring. And then our finished step down is what's actually going to be done on the wall itself. If we were to take a look, you'll see that the tool goes down in the middle. And now let's bring it to our top view. And you can see over here that as we continue now, the tool curves out, goes around, and then it does the same on the other side to finish off the wall. Now, in the last operation that I'd like to show you, I'll be working on this area over here. In this particular case, our home position is the middle of this round area on this wall as shown over here. And what I like to do is actually just give it this line over here and clean this area. If we were to take a look at the operation itself, you can see that my geometry is just that line over here. And this is the actual tool path that will be taken on the part. It'll be shorter on top and longer as it goes further down towards that floor. The tool will be my 10mm end mill, and we have our levels, a total of 12mm in depth. In our technology, we enter the cylinder diameter, as shown over here. We have our clear offset, which is up until that area over there, and we have our step over. If we were to take a look at our simulation, you'll see that our tool goes down, goes across, then goes back and does a second and third step, and so on and so forth. If we were to take a look at the side view now, you can see that the first paths on top are shorter, and as it goes down on the arc itself, it gets longer and longer, thereby again cutting down on the air cuts on the part. This concludes part 4 and our final session of Toolbox. For more Inventor Camp Professor tutorials, please go to our website, www.inventorcamp.com, and look under the tab called Inventor Camp Professor. Thank you for joining us on Inventor Camp Professor. Take care and have a nice day.